Hey everybody, this is Mustang Mafia coming at you. A quick update on the 72 Mach 1 I'm working on. It's been a little slow lately. That's kind of how it goes when you're doing this on your own and you get certain things done and then you got to stop and wait or wait for some help. So yeah, to recap what's been done here lately, I have cleaned up the engine bay pretty good. Took off the front headlights. I got Rust-Oleum all on the engine bay, and I'm getting pretty close, ready for paint. I just don't want to paint it just yet, but as soon as I get some newspaper and some masking tape and stuff like that, I'm going to start painting the engine bay. I got all the brake stuff on, and it's looking good. Everything in place. I just pressed on the brakes and I heard the calipers kick in. So the pistons are working. We haven't bled the brakes yet, so we still got to bleed the brakes. But everything is on and in place so we can put the wheels back on. I cleaned out the floorboard on this side. We're getting it ready for the new floorboard, like that side, the passenger side. I have the new floorboard over there. My dad has to help me with that and put it in place because it takes a little bit more of an experienced welder to do what we got to do. Cut out the old panel and put the new panel in, get it looking right. Then I'm going to order the seat pans that go over the top of that right here. There's a seat pan that goes on there that your seat goes onto. So I'm going to order those next so we can put the seat pans in and weld those in place. And then I will get I still got to get the plugs that go in the back on these panels. Each one has a plug that looks like that. Of course, I'll have new ones to put in there. And we got to do a little bit of work on this back seat area. Get it looking better. Put the Rust-Oleum on it. Clean it all up so it'll look more like that. And yeah, it'll look pretty good. Hopefully we'll get to do that in the next month or so. And I got to take this wiring harness and pull it out the rest of the way through the back, through that channel right there, because it goes all the way into the back, into the trunk where my tail lights are and everything else, and I'm gonna have to get a whole new one anyway, so that'll be another step coming up pretty soon. And then we will be taking off this back panel, because as you can see I have rust in this back panel, and it's in places where I think it's bad enough where we should cut it out and then replace it. I got rust in the upper corners here, and I can keep the black piece in the middle, of course, and the gas tank. But this whole back panel you can buy at JC Pony Parts. So I will get a new panel to put in there and we'll weld it in. And then eventually I'll get a new bumper. There's the old bumper that I took off. And you can also get new bumpers at JC Pony Parts. JC Pony Parts has all the stuff you'd want for a Mustang. Even older ones, 64, 65s. They got it all, man. They got almost everything you would need to restore a car. And of course the back window's out, and we still got to do some work on this panel back here where these speakers go. Not really sure what to do here. Anybody have any suggestions? Please leave a comment as to what I could do here or where I could get this back panel. That's one thing I'm having trouble finding, because it really needs to be replaced. It's pretty rough. But if anybody has any ideas for that or where I can get one, feel free to leave a comment. That would be great. I would appreciate it. And yeah, this is Mustang Mafia signing off with this quick update. And we'll get back with you as soon as we start working on the floor pan and the tail light area and replacing that plate and maybe painting the engine bay. Just kind of waiting on time for a couple of guys that I need to have come help me pull the motor out of 429 that's over there, or the LTD that's over there. It's got the 429 in it, and once we get that pulled out, it will be going over here on this engine stand so we can go through it. So that's the game plan for now, and this is Mustang Mafia signing off. We'll talk to you later.